you got?
Massive facial trauma and hemorrhaging.
Luther, give me a hand here, quick!
Probable fractured nose. Large cracks in involved skin. Severe left paraorbital damage. BP 90/60, heart rate 110, respirations irregular.
Ready to transfer. 1, 2, 3.
I got another one coming in right behind him.
Get vital signs, ABGs, lights, crit, type and cross-match. 4 units stacked. I'm gonna have to intubate him first.
Luther, get these to the lab.
Waiting on you, Bobby. Come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Thanks. Morning, Eddie. I'm Dr. Caldwell. I gave you the swollen face and all that pain.
Good to meet you, sir.
It's good to meet you. Where'd you pick up that gorgeous brogue?
In Ireland, sir. I grew up in County Fermanagh, not far from Belfast.
Looks promising. We won't know anything definite until the zero form comes off in the morning. Scared?
Yes, sir.
Don't fight it. You've been through something pretty heavy. But you made it.
What about the other lad?
Brennan? He may not be so lucky. He's in the intensive care. How do you feel?
Sore.
That's to be expected. Now hold on to your socks, Eddie boy. Gonna take the zero form dressing off and see just how well you're healing. Just one more. Some rather nice healing down here towards the jaw.
Is there much more, sir?
No. No, I'm finished. You got a lot of courage, Eddie. But I gotta tell you, it doesn't look too good. Only about 30% of the graft took. There may be some infection here. And it looks like the possibility of some scar tissue forming.
I'd like to see for myself.
You won't be able to tell much about how it'll finally
Could you
look.
hand me a mirror, please, sir?
I just don't want you jumping to any conclusions. There will be some more healing, okay? We did everything right, Eddie. Sometimes it just doesn't work.
It's fine. I don't mind it at all.
You are really letting me down, Eddie, my boy. You've lost 6 pounds since you've been here.
Yes, sir. I can feel the difference.
You don't eat, you're not going to get any better.
It hurts to chew.
Well, then we'll order up some protein shakes. Yeah. The periorbital area looks great. That black eye, a couple of weeks, that'll be gone.
This scars at the least of it, sir. Can you tell me when I'll be getting out of here?
Well, I'd like to see that cheek heal up a little better first. You thinking about going back to Ireland?
No, sir.
You know, Eddie, in this country, you don't want to talk to a cop. You don't have to. You can always ask to see an attorney.
Not me.
Yeah, but here lawyers are...
I've got nothing to say.
Okay. Later.
I miss the milk more than anything, I guess. The pasture land's so rich in grain over there, you can test the milk and tell which county it comes from.
What happened after you moved to the city?
Nothing. Belfast is very beautiful.
Oh, that's nice. Where's that?
The Strand at Glen Bay. We used to go there every summer.
Are you in a lot of pain, Eddie?
I can live with it.
I had an accident myself when I was a kid. It was a bicycle accident. Of course, it wasn't nearly as bad as yours.
Did you get scars?
Yeah, I did. Right on my leg. I remember I wouldn't wear a bathing suit for the longest time. I guess that's pretty stupid, huh?
I guess I could always wear a ski mask.
I was so angry at myself because I knew that it was my fault.
We always had bikes when we lived in the country. We'd go all over, me and me brothers. Little trails to the hills around Lough Erne. You needed a bike with fat tires.
Are they in Ireland?
Who?
Your brothers.
Me brothers are both dead.
I'm sorry to hear that. How did it happen?
Pneumonia, one of them. I don't want to miss dinner.
What are you doing? It's only 4:30.
Me aunt's bringing in some home cooking. They've got a little pub a couple of streets from here.
Eddie, call me up, okay? Anytime you want to talk or anything.
Look, Eddie, this is going to be pretty grim, all right? It's one thing to talk about a tragedy, but it's another thing to see the actual results, all right? I can only imagine how you feel. But whatever it is, it's okay. Okay? Dr. Martin?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Ridley. This is Eddie Carson.
Oh, yes. Right this way.
Sin. It's my aunt and uncle.
Thank you. Well, maybe we just better forget it then, I guess. Of course, if you want to play catch.
No, sir.
Me either.
I really don't know what you expect from me, sir.
I got a little something for you. To remind you of home. Open it. It's yours.
Thank you, Dr. Ridley.
I've been reading all about the Orange Parade in that book there.
Celebrate William's victory at the Boyne. It's a big holiday.
What is it? Is it anything like our Thanksgiving Day parade with floats and majorettes?
Ah, it's much more serious than that. My stepfather used to carry the drum through the festival archways.
The drum, like in the picture book.
Yes. And he'd bait on it with bamboo canes tied to his wrist with leather straps. At the end of the day, he'd bait it so fiercely, his arms would be all cut up. But the sound of that drum throws fear into the hearts of all Catholics.
And what about you? What would you do on that day?
Pray, of course. And he'll build a bonfire to burn the Pope in effigy. And sing.
Sing? What? What would you sing?
Loyal Ulstermen unite, for Ulster's cause is right. There's danger still, our enemies are never far away. But Orange men united stand, are ready for the fray. But if we turn our backs, the enemy would strike. I used to sing that song long before I knew what the words meant.
Eddie? I talked with your uncle before he died, and he told me all about the bus depot in Belfast and all the people that you killed.
We never should have moved to the city.
What was it like, Eddie? Can you remember what it felt like when it happened?
But if we turn our backs, the enemy would strike. But Ulstermen will fight for Ulster's cause. I swerved to miss Brandon the second time. I smashed into the wall on purpose to avoid hitting him. I didn't want him to die. I didn't want any of them to die.
I believe you, Eddie. I really do. But we can't pretend that it didn't happen.
They killed my brother. And I killed them. And their brothers will kill me. We're fighting for land that's rocky and barren. No one really wants. Babies freeze to death. And instead of digging up peat for fuel, we dig graves. It's a place I hate. And
Sorry, Eddie. I'm sorry, I really am.
I miss my mother.